And we're off the air.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Your efforts are all very valuable. We have a lot of work to do, so we better get to it.
I think that was just what the people needed to hear right now.
I hope so, Sarah. If we can't come together after all of this, then I'm afraid I'll be out of ideas.
I believe you're doing the right thing, Madam President. They need some hope for stability and direction. You've given them that. I just realized I forgot something upstairs. I'll get out here and catch the next one up, so you go ahead.
I know you. I've seen you. You were at the club last night. And before that, at the water.
What the hell is wrong with you, Madison?
G-Man, I don't think this is a good time.
This is a bunch of crap. I'm not going anywhere with her until I get an explanation.
You're not making sense, Madison. Now stand down.
Can we just let her speak?
You might want to strap in. Congratulations, gentlemen. You've just become space travelers.
Everyone, we need some order here. You heard the president. Now, who has welding experience here? You? Good. Get over there. Do we have any electricians?
They are an interesting set of aliens, not to be trifled.
Thanks, Commander. I think I figured that out.
I will be in the command center. I must check in with Paravec.
Well, gentlemen, welcome to the Arctis, the Jewel of Ursa. I am Eloin of the House Libria, in the service of Her Imperial Highness Braelia. I'm here to make sure you arrive to her safely.
But where is the part where you tell me what you were doing in the club the other night? And where is my ring, by the way?
I have no idea what you keep talking about, but I'm already tired of it. You, give these humans the tour. Maybe after you've had a moment to reorient yourself, you'll feel more reasonable.
I told you to keep it together, Madison. If you can't keep your cool for the sake of this mission, then I'll be forced to relieve you. Do I make myself clear?
I don't like feeling manipulated, and she's up to something.
Okay, G-Man, that's fine. You can fill us in later. I hate to say it, but I think old Dick here has a point.
Humans? How interesting. You're very little. We get into scuffles with the Slytha, Nishans, Duplict, and the occasional Talarian. The Dorms broker tech for the Mechanoids and the Solari, so they would rather sell you overpriced fuel cells than fight.
Oh sure, the Solars and Dwarvies and Snorts.
Well, the only ones you really need to worry about are the Antarans. Now those ones are bad news.
But honestly, they didn't seem that tough compared to a ship like this.
A ship like this? The Arctos is a tough old girl, no doubt about that. But those little destroyer-class vessels, like the ones you defeated, Yeah, just one of those has defeated whole fleets of our best warships. Ships like this.
Azenor, our course is plotted. Full power to the ion drive.
Right away. Come check this out.
So, Mr. Henderson.
You can call me Lyle.
Okay. Lyle, you're a chemist, I understand?
I gotta stop you right there, sweetheart. I studied chemistry, but I'm far more than a chemist. Not only did I graduate at the top of my class at Cambridge, I received my nomination from members of the SCI America group for Chemical Industry Medal in my first year of apprenticeship.
Mathematics was your main focus?
Math is very fascinating to me. I've always seen it like a puzzle that is just waiting to be put together.
So, tell me what you do again?
I build stuff. Stuff that lasts. Give me a welding torch and some
Nomination
scrap.
from members of SCI America group for Chemical Industry
You changed the
Medal. I
subtraction
received my
operation
nomination.
to an addition operation and changed the sign of each of the terms of the second polynomial. 2x squared
As well as
plus
being the
3x.
first chemist in history to successfully integrate plasma energy into it.
I get the picture.
Plus 3x minus x plus 1 equals 2 minus 1x squared plus 3 minus 1x
What
squared.
kind of stuff can you build?
Anything. Anything you want. The bigger and heavier, the better.
Naturally, gorgeous.
Don't do that. You can call me Ms. Pellegrand, and I am your supervisor. Got it?
You want tanks? Ocean liners? Helicopters? You got it. I just need a place to work and my tools.
I'm a first-generation immigrant. My parents were insistent that I attend an American school. So they came here. My parents, my family, they're all gone. I watched.
Knock it off! You are not the only one working through this tragedy. You are not the only one that lost everything. This is bigger than you, or me, or anyone else right now. And if you're going to be a part of this team, I need you here and focused. You understand me? Good. All we have now is our work.
Glad you're on our side.
Ah, there's our guests. Come here. Since this is your first time in space, you will find this fascinating. There is your planet. You see our current position here, and there's Draconis, our destination.
What's with all the turns and stuff? Wouldn't it be quicker if we just flew in a straight line?
Yes, it would be much quicker.
The Empress wishes to avoid the possibility of attracting any unnecessary political attention on our return trip.
The Antarans?
No, Guy. The Antarans come from somewhere outside our galaxy. Our politics don't interest them.
Well then,
Try to keep up, Guy. There are other empires in the galaxy, and sometimes...
7 destroyer-class vessels, flying in an odd formation. Uzo, they're Siderian.
Battle stations, all shields up. Azenor, get them out of here. Come on, now!
What's going on, Azenor? What the hell is a Siderian?
Stone and rock. And bad news. Hurry!
weren't kidding. This thing's drooping worse than my grandma's tits.
What about the alloy?
Don't worry. By the time I'm done, this baby will be able to take all the abuse you can give it.
John. John, reinforcements are here.
Masaryk, what's the story?
2 of our frigate-class vessels have arrived.
Yes!
And are orbiting now.
Antonia tells me you're willing to help salvage that Antaran wreckage up there.
Not for free, of course. You will share with us any research you discover in the wreckage. 50-50.
So how is this going to work?
Simple. The Medvedi will dispatch 2 dropships, and they will tow it down.
What's the excitement over there?
Oh, I'm so sorry, John.
We just mapped out this formula Henderson gave us. The alloy for the hull of the ship is going to be tempered plastic.
Iron and extremely thin layers of, get this, lead!
Okay, carry on.
John, have you even thought about where we're going to have the Ursa ride drop this thing off? It's 100 meters long.
I've got the perfect place in mind.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty, how's the head? Probably the worst hangover ever. And you didn't even get to drink.
What happened?
Amazing how these are sorry fight, damn! Those baddies never stood a chance.
What the hell is that you're wearing?
Oh, this? Uzor says I can keep it. He says I fight like an Ursari. I think he was just being nice.
You saved my life.
Ah, forget it. I don't want to deal with your old man if something bad were to happen to you. Come on, get up. We should join the others.
Because the Brocket hates your people doesn't mean it will open...
This isn't about me, Uzor. You know what the Bracken is capable of. If it catches on to where we're going...
This is my ship. The Arctos needs repairs or we're dead. Following your advice is what got us into Sidarian space in the first place. If your Empress wants us back in one piece, then we do things my way!
We could just call for Elurian reinforcements. They have patrols going out this deep, and we could just...
I'd rather take my chances with the insect.
Oh, wonderful. I suppose you have something to yell about, too.
I just want to know what happened.
We use the old dump and run technique.
Make note of those coordinates. We'll want to go back there and see if we can salvage any BC.
Whatever you say, Uzor. Just remember to split it with me.
What's a dump and run technique?
Try to keep up, Madison. Uzor ordered a dump out of all the engine exhaust and ship refuse. Once he did that, they lost interest in us.
They wanted the garbage?
The Sidarians really like anything with high carbon level.
Tell them the best part, Uzor.
I'm getting to it. Sidarians produce BC, one of the most valuable metals in the galaxy.
That little swarm back there most likely created enough scratch to buy a couple of years of R&R and the spas of Virgon.
Ha! We both know that R&R is not what you'd be wanting on Virgon.
What the hell are they talking about?
Try to keep up, Calhoun. They're talking about sex. Big, hairy, big bear sex.
I could use a shower about now. Hello?
It's me, Madison. Pretty crazy what went down in that battle, wasn't it?
I suppose so. I'm glad we made it through in one piece.
Oh yes, we sure did. There were some interesting battlefield tactics Ermintrout was using. I doubt he learned all that from the Corps.
I'm sure he did whatever he had to do to save my life.
Save your life? Is that what he told you? Oh sure, he took out that silicoid like a beast once he got his hands on that axe. But I don't think he even knew we were there. There was this look in his eyes. Primal look, like he wasn't even thinking anymore. When the fighting was done, he just stood there, covered in blood and dust and out of breath. But I could see he wanted to keep on killing.
You're out of your mind, Calhoun.
Ermintrout may have been a failure as a soldier, but he's a fantastic killer. Do you ever play Rochambeau, Madison?
Do I what?
Paper, rock, scissors. You know, diplomacy in politics is like Rochambeau. The trick is anticipating your opponent's patterns. predicting what they will pull out next. The problem is your opponent knows this too. So what do you do?
I don't know, Calhoun. What's the point?
When you know your opponent is watching you, always go with rock. When you're ready to throw a rock, you feel confident and empowered, and your opponent can see that in your eyes. When they see that, they will throw paper. Guaranteed. Every time.
So why would I focus on rock if my opponent's always gonna know that and beat me?
Because at the very last second, that's when you change your mind and throw scissors. If you can let your opponent think they know what is in your head, then you always have the advantage. Remember, Madison, you are the one that created the stellar converter. You are the one who saved humanity from extinction. Don't let your loyalty to Ermintrout blind you.
Guy, I think you'll want to get up here.
No, we are not here for battle. Use your scanners. You can see we are in need of repairs.
Your request is understood. I wonder what my reason would be to comply. The Arctos is known to me. If your Allurian allies were to give the word, this very ship could return to battle purposes one day. Then I would be the architect for my own.
So it was the Sudarians.
Further explanation is not necessary. Ixis is our nearest facility, which is most appropriate for you. Do not deviate from the course. Please.
Follow them down.
Seriously? I can't come?
Scotty, I'll be alright.
No, you will not be alright. The Brocken isn't a neighbor that you stop by to watch football with.
You keep talking about the Brocken like they're so dangerous, but they seem pretty reasonable to me.
Not they, it. The Brocken is one consciousness. If you cross even one of them, you've crossed an entire civilization and a powerful race in the galaxy. Do not say anything stupid. That's why you're not coming.
They only sent 2 ships. What about the solar repeater?
They're working on a replacement right now. Madison says it'll be another week before it can be online at the earliest.
We have no idea when the Antarans might return. Colonel, use any resources you have. Make sure they move quickly and no delays.
Also, you should know they're almost ready to start construction and will begin once the Antaran wreckage has been retrieved. The good news is, we have no shortage of volunteers.
Keep at it, Colonel.
Do you think that wreckage will be worth the effort?
Ah, you're the first of your species to ever set foot on another planet. Sorry, I'm not very good at ceremony. You're doing great, though. Hurry up, Guy. Our host will be here soon.
Yeah. You said the Brocken was one consciousness?
It doesn't make sense to me either, but once you... Well, never mind. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Guy. I am a human from Earth.
I am Bracken.
Hello?
Your transport has requested that we repair their vessel, human from Earth. I have one condition.
To repair the ship? Yeah, sure. What is your condition?
This Klakon will join you.
Our destination is Draconis. You don't really want to come with us.
This Brocken will be considered expendable. Your Arctos will be repaired.
That's quite an operation you have there. What is that you're working on?
A solar power experiment. Nothing interesting.
Isn't it a little bit cloudy for a solar experiment?
Isn't it a little cloudy to be wearing a bikini?
Ha! This is Seattle. Give it 10 minutes and the weather will change. I'm Carmen, by the way.
I'm Guy.
Very nice to meet you.
So, what's your plan?
Brie or compote with the appetizer, do you think?
Whatever you want,
I don't understand.
Guy, I am so sorry.
What are you?
I know this is hard to understand right now. I am your friend and I'm here to help you, but you have to trust me. No one can see us speaking as though we know each other.
What do you want from me, Elowen?
Your trust, Guy. I need you to trust me. Do not meet with the Empress.
Don't meet her. I thought that was the point of this whole trip.
Time is short, and I need you to pay attention. The Empress plans to steal the solar repeater from you personally. She needs the weapon to solidify her power, and she doesn't care what the cost to your planet would be. And she doesn't need your compliance. She'll just rip it from your brain if you refuse.
Why are you doing this? Why do you care?
Because I know. I know you, Guy. One day, you will understand.
Okay, at first I thought it was just the new alien jitters, but seriously, you are all freaking me out.
I need a favor from you, Guy from Earth. Now listen very carefully.